I'll approach the bars and look curiously and go, Geldax, is that you?
He like grabs what's left of his hood and like pulls it over his head
I
and goes,
throw open the gate, the cell door, and I walk in and I take him by the hands and I pull him up. I'm like, Geldax, I'm so glad you're safe. I didn't realize you were down here. What a strike of luck for you. As I pat him on the back really hard. What a stroke of luck, rather. Are you all
"Gee,
right?
thanks. I ran into my loan shark."
Of gold.
It's only one gold.
What if I don't have a gold? Let's
So
see.
one of your friends have to pay for you.
Oh, well.
So what if we all run out of gold?
Hey, Elias, nobleman, can you please give me patronage so I can ride on this ladder or this elevator?
You need a loan?
Yes. Oh shit!
I was against it. God damn.
Ew, please! Please! Help
"Do you
me!
need a loan?"
Yes, without hesitation.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to set up tokens for Elias and build them.
Christ in a handbasket, I actually forgot what your fucking thing was.
All right.
The Danny here informed me that you were coming. He said you might need some help in getting established here to do what you need to do and stay low. I told him I'd do this favor for you.
All right.
My name is Victor Amadeus Wands. I'll be hosting you here in Waterdeep. Please make yourself at home.
Wands? Those wands?
You've heard of
Me
our
Wands?
house? Yes, Victor Wands of House Wands. I am the eldest of the siblings.
Cool. Cool. Those wands. Awesome. I will whisper to everyone and just say, be on your best behavior. We're in front of one of the Lords of Waterdeep, so no robbing. And I point to, and I
Oh, I have provisions for me and my sailors. You could eat hardtack and drink water and lemons for the rest of the week if you would like that.
You have
I've had
lemons?
worse. I've had
You
worse.
have, don't tempt me. That sounds like a good meal.
But if you want real food, you will have to wait for it to be packed in.
How
I
large
think
is your provisions procurement staff?
What about them?
How large is your procurement staff for the provisions?
Those guys? There's 3 dudes.
Actually, I think you've miscounted. You have 6 as I look at the party members.
What the fuck, dude?
excuse me.
Well, if you are willing to put your back and your gold, I'm sure that we could be ready to go in, say, 45 minutes.
You guys.
Ooh! Yeah, you know that Spy Daddy is in the hallway.
He looks like Mario. And it's just like idly mopping the hallway, but still in like all his gear.
I as I have my arm around Davril, I just go, and I flick my wand, polymorph. Polymorph arson.
What do I turn into?
You turn into a caterpillar.
No.
I'm still gonna try to listen.
I walk over, I pick up the caterpillar, and I walk down to Lars's room. And I knock on the door.
He answers the door.
Lars, I need you to. I need you. Do I have anything in my inventory? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take out a little bag that was formerly that has like some sand in it. It's a little bag of sand. Don't ask why I have it. And I put the caterpillar in the bag and I zip it shut and I give it to Lars and I go, hold this for about 10 minutes. I'll be right back for it. It's a very important caterpillar. And I close the door.
Rolling into what the fuck's going on? This is like suspicious. Man just handed me a caterpillar and left. That is suspicious, and I don't even need to be a paranoid motherfucker to know that.
Hold this caterpillar. It's not every day that I get to fight another wizard. We're gonna have to do this one the old-fashioned way. As he prepares his wand, places it in the left hand, and uses his boots to fly toward... What's his name? Auntlet?
Haunted, yeah.
Auntlet? And I punch him. Superman punch!
Okay. Right.
22 to hit.
Okay.
I right hook his ass
That hits.
for 5 damage. Lars, have confidence in yourself and the actions you take. Davril, stay alive so that way you can build that connection with your mother. And Arson, it would mean there is nothing in the world more that your daughter would love than to see you alive. But also, take down these goddamn cowled wizards so that I can build some business outposts here. Fuck me. And I go back up onto the ship and I go, Captain, we're leaving!
God damn, that is a man after
I
my own
thought-
heart.
I really thought that was going to take so much longer. Thank God, Mr. Wands, let's go. And if a sailing ship could squeal, like squeal tires.
I put my hand from behind Trellides on his shoulder and I go, remember, friend, justice is blind. You must be indiscriminate in the slaughter of all these men. And I push you forward. I'm gonna try to push you.
Oh no! Oh no!
How far can I push him?
Yeah.
Forcefully move him.
You can just grab him and then move up to half your feet if he doesn't want to move, or your full feet if full.
Do you resist me as
I don't resist because I'm too terrified.
I can push you 3 tiles forward.
So that's up to here, right?
So I'll probably push you like here.
Well, hold on. You can just see my hands like glowing from my like mind magic. It's like a purpley, and I'm just like, what's going on?
In jail?
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Go. Jeez. All that. Pray to God for you. It has surrendered. We
Good.
cannot.
It's accepted its fate.
That's not no.
Oh, well, what is your suggestion? We call the guard and have them arrest it? I'm sorry. What are you gonna leave it here to?
Hold on, time out. You can't.
I have my manacles right here. I take out a manacle. Oh, let's just I toss you the manacles. Go ahead.
I tell the aboleth they should probably run while they're arguing, like mentally. Probably you should probably run while they're arguing.
Yeah. He's gonna use an action to disengage and just flop into the water. And then
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna once again use my left hand to grab them by the throat to hold them still as I take my metal-fisted gauntlet and slam it into her face.
Oh.
And I'm gonna do this non-lethally.
Non-lethally. Okay.
oh god.
Alright.
These hands are rated C for everybody, bitch.
16 to punch.
You grab her, you knock her out, and she is.
I smash her nose in and just blood goes trickling down and she goes unconscious. And I place her on the ground and pull out my manacles and I'm preparing to arrest her.
Okay.
I'm imagining, is the doors closed or are they open when we see this whole thing? I imagine like they closed.
Oh, it's open.
Like, god damn.
I non-lethally punch her in the face with my metal fist.
Professor Gryffindor. Gryffindor, you got a problem.
He turns around and punches the shield, and it like a ball of glass. It just cracks, and it goes invisible once again after the impact fades. And I look at him and I go, "You really don't want to do this?" And then I run, disengage.
Disengage.
So I can go 35 feet. So I do this kung fu stance, and I turn and run till the orc. The orc, help me! I'm running through the woods, and I had my turn.
You're the one with the swords, bro.
I was they didn't do I was a more cerebral type, we'll say. And I saw in those tall glistening towers high elves doing magic. And I thought, how graceful, how elegant, how successful they are, where my parents just shoot boars for a living.
Get rolled around in the dirt.
And we have on, in my society, wood elves living in fucking trees and hunting animals and gathering berries. And I thought, you know what? I'm destined for something greater, goddammit! So I went and I got 23 degrees. And you don't even want to know how much debt I accrued in that time.
The Raven Queen takes all, even elves succumb to death.
Eventually. Eventually.
Yeah.
Have you not come to terms with your mortality?
Well,
I mean,
He's barely come to terms with being a wood elf.
but there's still so much more to learn.
You're old as fuck. You learned it years ago.
Behold, you're about to witness the apex of what an elven wizard is capable of. And I'm gonna cast Draconic Transformation as I wave my hand on the ground, and blue runes begin to encircle me, and I ignite in blue flame. And as the flame emerges and dissipates, you'll see that my hands are turning into claws, my face is turning into a snout, and spectral wings burst from my back, and I become a humanoid magical dragon.
Oh.
Clipping a scroll on my belt, and I hover my hand over it, and I'm drawing power from it. And I'll tell the dragon that I fear my days are limited and will come to an end soon.
Yeah, I'm going to eat you.
But with this, I will go down in history. And after I finish pulling the power from the scroll, I press my hand into his head and I cast Disintegrate.
Professor Gryffindor, what does it look like when you disintegrate this dragon made of stardust?
I'll sync up. When I press my hands against it, a seal polygram appears on its scales, and my hand will begin to sink into its flesh. And I'll rip it away, and he explodes into galaxy dust.
Oh. Wow.
Number 2. You got any more of those health or love potions?
I don't like where this is
No.
going.
No reason. I just,
That sounds no reason. Fuck.
she is gonna make an insight check on you.
Well,
Go ahead and make
13. Are you being a creeper?
I rolled a 12.
Well,
I kind of read her as she's reading me, and I'm like, fuck, she's on to me. And I go, my wife, Sheila, she took the kids and the dog.
Oh.
She said I drink too much and I smoke too many cigars. That bitch.
I think you need a therapy potion.
It's I go for work, and she run my ass. I just want her to be the good wife that she ought to be.
Oh my god.
How about this, darling?
Oh, fuck.
She takes out from one of her pockets a big old sack of gold. She says, "Here's 500 gold." And she goes into another pocket and she pulls out a very lovely piece of jewelry. It is a pair of earrings. They're rubies surrounded by diamonds. Why don't you take this money and this lovely gift, and you can buy your wife some flowers, and you can perhaps try and charm her the old-fashioned way? I think I am the wrong person for you to ask to manipulate the feelings of a woman.
I don't have time for flowers.
You're right. I should try to buy her love. You're absolutely right. And I take the money and I'm ready.
She took the dog.
I did not expect that.
Jodak, anything for you?
Sorry, my mind is. I was thinking of something and then I heard that night. Oh jeez. Well, Jodak would like. No, he's strong enough as he is, but he wants to keep breaking the heights on.
Half an eye.
I'm gonna try to round
All
everyone
of you.
together, and
I kind of like whisper desperately into Cervantes, what do you want me to do? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna all order? Have an orgy back there?
Get-
What the hell are you asking me?
we're professionals. Get your shit together. You do what you gotta do to get the job done. Everybody get together. Who do you want? My wife was killed at the hands of Salem Chant. And since that fateful day, the only joy in life has been money. I hate Salem Chant and the cowled wizards who did the dirty work for them in the dispatching of Genevieve. But I accepted that there's nothing I could do about that. They're too powerful. So I resorted to the one thing I know as comfort, making money. But if there's a chance to ruin the people who killed Genevieve, well, I'm interested.
Are you a vengeance paladin?
Well, Montes, I tip my hat to you. It appears I've misjudged you.
Mark, how are we going to separate from the party?
I have an idea.
No.
What if
What is this idea?
What if instead of one of us leaving the tea room, we have him leave the tea room?
Yeah.
What?
Are you going to poison someone right now?
It's not poison. Have you heard of this have you heard of this herbal remedy called laxative?
Alright, do you want to go see Aster?
Let's go
and
see
get some
Aster and see if she has some magical poop medicine.
Well, all right then.
See Jet's face to the. Maybe Aster will have poops.
I'm pretty sure that Aster has every conceivable way to poison someone. Bitch probably got Visine back there.
Over and with the door open, I'll poke in and go, "Mr. Slimchan, are you okay?"
says, "No, I am not okay."
Well, the truth is I'll step in and close the door.
But Jesus.
Neither. Neither. I'm not okay either.
Do you also have the shits? Because we're gonna have to take turns.
Motherfucker, you killed my wife!
He's so close for somebody shitting.
My wife, Genevieve, died in a fire at your hands! And I pull out the original paper that he signed offering to buy her business.
He poops.
Look, your cooperation has earned you a favor from me. You get a choice in how this ends. 2, in fact. And he takes out some of the remaining solvent and pours it in a drinking cup he has from his traveler's pack and puts it on one side of the throne. And he takes out Genevieve's gun and he clicks it. How do you want to go today? I'm Stud. I was trapped in a bar and somebody threw a Molotov in.
Oh no!
And I tried to run out, but the window got clogged, and I died.
Yep. Usually, what happens?
Antonio is actually.
We actually get like a lot of kobolds and goblins in here. A surprising amount of kobolds and goblins in here.
There was
So,
moments before I saw through the window. There was a giant elephant man barricading the door shut so we couldn't get out. And there was some rich asshole with him with a gun.
No, you can't do this to me.
is there anything I can help you with?
I look down at Stud. You lit us here. You're gonna continue what you're doing?
Swanky place. I guess you want Stud to be the face? Stud walks up and he grabs a stool and climbs up and climbs up onto the bar and stands up all like 3.5 feet of him, and he looks at the bartender and says, "We came here because we do crimes to make money."
Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on.
Again, like what the fuck?
What do you mean? You want to see Marcus? He's upstairs.
Yeah, Marcus, that's the one. Do you also pour the drinks?
Not for your kind.
I slap like 2 platinum on the counter.
Sonny has defeated racism.
I want brandy.
Alright. It's wine, dog. Brandy's just cooked wine.
It's fortified wine. It's wine with liquor in it.
Yeah.
Just like our founding fathers.
She will pour you a generous cup of brandy. It comes in like a tumbler. It's about the size of one of your eyes. So it's pretty big in your tiny little hands. Probably about this big.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's Stud's movement. And then I'm going to raise my short bow to this guy and go, Give me your money! I shoot him.
Reverse robbery.
Didn't even say it right before you did it.
You're getting mugged, kid. No, you're getting mugged.
Reverse Uno card.
Give me your money!
What Senor Stud will do is cunning action, disengage.
Okay.
Over here. Stud's going to run in the middle of the train. And he's going to throw both his hands on the floor and go, "Please don't kill me! If you crash this train, I'll die!"
Are you going to throw?
I'm using a special ability, grovel, cower, and beg. I beg you, I'll do anything you want. Crash this fucking train, just take me with you. I just throw my hands up in the air, and you just see tears flying in the air. All enemies within 10 feet of me all allies will gain advantage on all enemies within 10 feet of me.
Oh.
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I know what I'm doing. Next turn.
A spell. So as she was holding this casting, the two have now engaged Klein, and she looks around the battlefield at the smoke and the dead bodies, and turns to the knights next to her and goes, "Men, we've been had. You're all disgraces to Obzidot.
Oh my god. No, no.
I'm afraid I won't be needing your protection anymore." And she grabs both of their throats. Twin spell. Twin spell. Inflict wounds at the 3rd level.
Oh my god.
So that one's gonna be on on this one here, and then this other one is on the one below.
Oh my god.
So after she hits them both and one crumples, she throws the body to the ground, and she's gonna swing her left hand in to grab him in the face and cast Inflict Wounds again.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
imagine
God.
you really don't let go of this guy. You just let the mummified corpse of the other guy drop, and then you slam both your hands on this guy's face, and you suck his soul out, and then he crumples to the ground.
And she turns around. Alan and Daryl?
They're just staring at you incredulously.
Don't you dare run. I may know the commander of the Sun Home Guard.
Yeah, you banger.
It's a man.
You bang him.
The other way around.
I'm afraid not. No, I don't. I have never banged him.
Okay.
Do I get the sense that this
Rolling
is incest
insight.
panic? This is incest panic.
Roll insight. Yeah, definitely incest panic.
It's incest panic. Okay, I know that she's related.
She's
to...
like, ugh.
So what does Tony think then?
She just looks uncomfortable and says no.
I'm apparently the only one who knows what incest panic looks like. It's just me.
She's got a halo. Means one of her parents is an angel.
Okay.
So, could be pretty high up in the Boros hierarchy. You do know the Boros Legion is headed by an angel.
I'll come clean. My father is the commander of the Sun Home Guard.
Ah.
My mother is one of the descendants of Perun. I was raised to be a legionnaire, and I was sold on this idea of justice and morality, and then the older I got, the more I saw the cracks in this ideology, all of the doctrine of police brutality. And then I left. And they eased me in, and they convinced me that this was the solution to my need for rebellion. And I swore a pact with them. And then they started to ask me to do things I didn't want to do. When I decided I wanted to leave, they didn't allow me to, but also the pact that I signed, I didn't really know it at the time, but I ended up locking myself into a contract essentially with Merkel. So what I really want is to get the Orzhov off my ass, get the Boros Legion off my ass, and get Merkel off my ass.
Shit. That's a lot of heavy stuff.
Gotcha. So, Captain Redjack, taken care of. Who would like to go next?
My name's Fat Boda. You see standing before you is probably the largest woman in every sense of the word you've ever met. She must be 400 pounds of just, like, muscle and padding.
Pretty even.
And when you see her, you'll probably hear her. She's having second breakfast now. And she's like, "You expect this to feed me? Look, you think that you can't expect this to feed a normal man on a ship. I need more." It's whoever is serving out food from a barrel or some shit. I just boom, 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 boom. I didn't see you guys last night.
We didn't see you last night either.
She eyes each of you
When did I-
slowly, each one of you. All soft boys.
I'm not.
His own, like,
Oh, I am a soft boy.
It's just like, damn,
The lot of you soft boys. Maybe are y'all sure you're cut out for a sailor's life?
No, we're your passengers.
Yeah.
Passengers? Passengers? I'm a passenger. I'm not. I mean.
Hold on. You're obviously a sailor, or
Yeah.
yeah, a sailor.
Yeah, I am a sailor.
This isn't your ship.
No.
Where's your ship?
I can't. My ship's in Waterdeep. My Captain Jack is waiting for me. I had to go down to for a booty call, so I hitched a ride.
What? What?
Yeah, I got a letter from a pigeon saying that that Sheila is waiting for me, and her parents are gone, so I had to come down.
My parents are home.
Meanwhile, in Waterdeep, what do you mean Fat Buddha's not here? Where the fuck did he go? Do you have your cannon on your back?
I sure do.
Sorry, the passengers allowed to carry a cannon.
This is all Jolly Roger, and I aim it at you.
Who's gonna take it?
Literally, like,
You're the most pathetic orc I've ever seen. And she takes her big finger and, like, sticks it in your shoulder, Lars. Why are you so small? I've seen orcs twice your size.
This is not the first, nor will it be the last time I've heard this.
I could just throw you around.
I'm gonna have to shoot you if you do that. He grabs his gun nervously.
She does not look scared at all. Of my cannon, I look at it and I go, I blow in it. I go, I'm ready to fire! And then I'm gonna look down again at Wax and go, "Little man wanted the big gun. Have fun loading it, asshole!" As I throw a cannonball in and I light it. You see, Fat Buddha look at Captain Jack and I go, "Stay right behind me, Captain!" And I, like, throw my body onto the boat and I start to climb with my giant arms, and I end up over the ledge here. And I, take one step over here and I look at this guy and I go, "You're fucking toast!" And I pull my, Jolly Roger cannon around and I fire at him.
'You have a fucking cannon?
16 as the cannon explodes.
Yeah, how do you kill this?
Holy fuck.
As I blast him, his top half and bottom half split into two different pieces with only his guts to kind of connect them, as both pieces go flying overboard into the ocean. Hold still!
He just says, Fat Buddha, I was hoping I'd get to see you again.
Well, you're gonna see me from a better view over here. Stomp, 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 and I step right here.
I love every angle of you.
God damn it.
Wax, you are now in the stairwell.
I'm out of your league, gay boy.
What is happening?
I'm sorry, hearing a gay man say that makes me die on it.
He sits down and looks at the fellow company, puts his hands together. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance. My name is Brunello, of House Nandar. I love to see so many eclectic faces around a dinner table. And he'll sit back and place his hands on his lap and wait patiently.
Lord Frederick gives you a nod as you sit. You get the impression that he's just said, well, at least someone has manners here. Right?
Far be it from me to turn down a red vintage.
Monsieur Brunello. And Talia pours your drink. You all can serve yourself from whatever dishes you so wish. It's all been cut, you just serve yourself. You would have expected that there would be a number of servants here tonight. The Lord Loren is a very wealthy man. But it's only he, his lady wife, and the lady maid Talia. Which is keeping with the intimate occasion, perhaps. But still odd for a man of his arrogance to not have a full staff.
Did you cook these meals yourself as well, my lord?
Oh. You flatter me, Brunello. I have many talents, but I'm afraid none of them are of the culinary variety. I had these prepared. Brunello, what was your surface thought as he was giving his rundown of everyone?
Surface level thoughts. Immediately as he's listening, he goes, desperate, I think, is most likely to survive, but most likely to betray. And that's it.
I'm just gonna sit next to Brunello and go, Brunello. I've heard that name before. Did you do any work in Baldur's Gate?
It's very likely you've heard of my family's skills in the world of architecture and construction.
Right. architecture. You know, I'm a bit of an architect myself. Really know a lot about building them houses, building them shit like that. You know, it's great. I see all these construction sites all around Baldur's Gate that never seem to get finished.
Must be a coincidence.
Yeah, gotta be like a different architecture or construction firm that doesn't have the Nandar name to it.
He takes his goblet of wine and takes a big sip. I'll be frank with you, gentlemen. If what this man was telling us is true, most of us are going to die tonight anyway. So, I'll tell you my secret.
So soon?
I take out an invoice from my robes. We're past the 90 days. And I have debts myself to pay, so I'm gonna need these accounts receivable immediately. Bolivar goes running off, and Sareth Maul, after getting bitten and shaking off the bite, looks up and sees that he's all alone with 4 other dogs.
Other dogs.
And
You're a dog.
And he's like, "Oh shit!" He pulls Zotan. Zotan right here.
My guy, are you Lifeweaver?
You were usually tempted to resist.
Oh shit! I need help.
Sultan, come back.
Pluck Sultan.
To be honest, you should resist.
You fail. And I make you appear, and I go, Zoltan! Walk over, and I put my hand on the table and lean on it, and I go, "Hello, ma'am. Would you like to do the courtship wrestle with us two?"
Where the fuck's your nose?
Damn.
Well,
Rude.
I don't have a nose. Well, I do have a nose. I just don't have an appendage for a nose.
It's it's small.
Listen, I don't know what you are or what your friend is, but we are not interested.
I told you.
I swirl my wine around. There are infinite numbers of universes out there with people more beautiful than you. Then I walk away. I'm gonna take a quick step back toward the doors.
And close them.
And I close them and put the immovable rod between the handles and click it.
I knew this was going to come in handy for Sarah.
Click. I see him smash it, and it's still like, ah, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's not expected.
Back up a little bit. And my turn.
Alright.
Interview with a vampire does he look like?
Which interview with the vampire?
Which one's the sluttiest?
Lestat.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's just like Lestat. You could even like he's wearing a like one of those see-through shirts. He's got nipple piercings and all that.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely Lestat.
As he tries to charm me, I go, I don't know how sex works here.
Yeah, that would be a turnoff.
Oh, don't worry, my child. I will show you.
Oh no!
And he will lift up a finger and Eldritch Blast you 3 times.
There you go.
Oh no!
They're trying to get kinky and then they Eldritch Blast me. Classic Dom move.
You're gonna get blasted.
If you haven't been Eldritch blasted in the bedroom, are you really subbing?
Technically, did he
13.
just
Well, this guy said he
He didn't want my help, and he closed the door.
By the way, you have good hearing, so you probably heard, I don't know how sex works. Oh, I'll show you. And then you hear against the door.
Okay, I hear your cry for help.
And the beholder disappeared. Gideon Ferrer, don't you forget it. Don't you ever forget it. If you do, I'll meet you in your sleep. Now, the moment you see a ship, what do you do? I'm asking you, as the captain.
Yeah, asking me. I mean, it depends on the situation.
No, it doesn't.
If we fire a ship, I mean, we're gonna attack you. I mean, the ship, needs help. What's the scenario you're talking
You're half correct. If we see a ship, we need to sink it immediately.
We're literally on like a rescue mission here. Like, if we see the ship that we're looking for, we wouldn't want to sink that.
Well, I presume the ship we're looking for has something that we need to collect. We can collect it and then sink it. If you're trying to look poke him, you'll hear him whispering, Mother Terso, please have mercy, be patient. I'm coming. Don't. We'll get them. Your turf is yours and all yours, milady.
Everything's shiny on you.
Gideon walks around the table like shaking, and he's jittering, and he's muttering to himself, and he goes and just picks up the fox and just starts like stroking like that. and he's just pacing back and forth.
Her eyes just wide, like you just know how she feels about this. Like imagine like doing that overly like pet where you like put your hand down there. Like,
your eyes are like
yeah.
You're my comfort animal.
Run? Annabelle?
We've found the target. Time to sink this ship.
Annabelle.
The hot tiefling is on the other boat upstairs.
Annabelle.
All right, little girl, come with me. I like grab her by the forearm and I drag her.
Well, I mean, where are we going?
My name is Tatiana Veruvnakesh. What you see is a woman with dagger high heels, about 5 inches tall. Fishnets on the legs, with with a leather bodice, only covered by a comically large white fox fur coat. She is a tiefling. She's red, with 2 very simple horns that are well kept, and long braided hair with bangs, and you notice that as she kind of like adjusts her coat, she has just a shitload of daggers in her coat. I was going to place both my hands on the table and say aloud to the court, I think it should be under consideration how many people have contributed to your blood war, sending all of these men to their doom to have their meat bags separated by your bailiff there. I've made my contribution here.
Time travel's the thing.
It really didn't feel much different than the legal system here.
I mean, at least up here you get your phone call though.
Because typically how it goes down is like the police get me, and then they try to haul me off to the courthouse, and then I just I kill them all, and then I leave. This is very much the same.
Wait, do you get arrested on a regular day basis?
How often do you get arrested?
Did you notice how cool, calm, and collected I was throughout that whole process? I've been through this a million times.
I thought it was just that overconfidence of your
quote unquote daddy saving you?
No, it's the same thing every time. Some stuck-up lawyer comes in saying, "I will be the one to save you," and I'm like, "I can save myself, thank you very much," and then I kill everyone. And eventually, like, I'll lean in and give him a kiss on the cheek, but if he tries to like advance on it, I'll kind of like tease him, and then I'll like smack him on the face. And then I'll grab him and draw him in and run my finger on his chest. I'm just like, slap, push away, pull in, kiss, and I'm just like playing with and I'm just like edging him.
Oh my god, that sounds like my ex.
What the fuck?
Lots of mixed signals.
Viola would be the kind of partner who goes like, "You can't come yet."
You know what? I learned my lesson. I don't think I'm gonna be able to push Trogdor.
I would say probably not.
I'm gonna need unholy help on this one. That's it for my turn.
Am I hearing you want to team up?
The unholiest help. A bimbo and heels. So, when Xerxes walked in, you could see two of these waiters kind of go and go, "Oh, he's here," and walk straight to the kitchen.
The hand.
Yeah.
They came to my door last night.
They do that.
They demanded payment.
We do that. Just tell them Xerxes said fuck off.
Right, I'll remember that for next time.
And if they don't fuck off, you have every right to kill them.
Alright. Because I will.
Yeah, go for it. I don't give a fuck. It's a half-elven woman. That's my main squeeze. Don't shoot her.
My main.
You have a girlfriend?
I have many squeezes.
Xerxes, that's sweet.
Oh, I wouldn't call them. I wouldn't call them girlfriends.
Oh, do you pay for the companionship? Because
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
I hope you pay double.
Oh, I don't pay.
Oh, you steal their hard-earned?
Hard-earned? What?
Are you?
I got bitches. Recruit me rather than chop my hand off. So they started using me in pit fighting rings to earn money based on bets. Turns out I was pretty good at it, but you can't win them all, so whenever I lost, they would tie me down and whip me as punishment.
Doesn't sound very
But
provocative.
it was great coaching because when you learn how to take pain, you don't go down very easily in a fight. So eventually, you actually kind of come to like it.
That I can understand.
So, Father, I've come to request an audience with you.
Father? Oh, my boy! Come, sit.
Oh, this is disturbing.
I hope you don't mind I have some guests with me.
Sure. A drink on me.
Are you sure? I don't want to impose.
Oh no. This is a wonderful time, and you know I feel like celebrating. Gosh, my boy, I have so many wonderful prospects you would not believe.
Do tell. I've noticed that you've made quite a few changes without informing me since we last met about a month or two ago.
I'm sorry, things have been moving fast, and it's not that I don't trust you. I trust you so much. It's just I don't know who to trust that isn't you, quite frankly.
It's just that Master Rahim cannot see you, and so in order for him to familiarize himself, he must touch you.
Oh, well, that's if he's blind, then that's fine. I can go over to him, and he can touch my face. Let's just say that I grew up on the streets of Baldur's Gate, so let's just say I've been roughed up a lot, and I really don't like it.
Wait, he's blind?
Yes, he is blind.
Wait.
That is rude.
Hold on. What, sir? Robot, sir.
I do identify as sir.
What's your name?
My name is Asclepius Danvataris. But you can call me Slip.
That's
Slip.
a good name.
Yeah.
Sorry, read that again. Slow for me.
Maybe we post the names
Slap.
in the chat somewhere.
What?
I hear Asclepius Mark V is my given name, but I find to integrate better with you folk, having a more relatable name matters, and so I created a last name. But it turns out your minds are even simpler than that, so you can call me Sklep.
Sklep. I heard slep.
I also heard
Yeah.
slep.
It took a while for us to agree on that.
I like to sleep too.
Yes. Why do you refer to Rahim as master?
Well, I'm dedicated in service to Master Rahim. He is a holy paladin.
And what does that make you?
Well, I am his loyal accompaniment.
Seeing eye robot?
I see for him, I fight for him. I do as he asks. I also advise him when he is of ill judgment. Isn't that right, Master?
Okay, well, like we talked about this, you don't need to keep calling me master. Ryan is just fine. So, yeah, I don't want to make people think I don't know. It's just you help, yeah.
Master Rahim
Look,
is humble.
It's a very, very, very mutual situation. Not forcing. Right? Look, I'm not like his master, but
He whips me.
What? do you ask? Do you ask for that?
That is a joke. I thought you humans have humor.
See, we talked about this stuff. We talked. You got to be careful.
Rolling insight on that humor.
I'll use my movement speed to just push him like a tile over outside the circle over here.
Okay, yeah.
I have the sensor, and I'm like, Master, you need to get to safety. Poof! I kick him.
Okay, you should be able to control his.
I have
now.
control over you now. I boot your ass out of the insects. Being human really is complicated.
Like tears in the rain.
Yes.
So much all over the place. It's messy. There's this warm, fuzzy feeling that you get, and obsessive emotions, and sadness, and pain, and anger, and envy. And it's all in a big melting pot. And not only is it just physical, but mental and emotional at the same time. I don't envy you guys. How can you have clear judgment with all these things going on inside you?
Well, that is why we are all in hell right now.
He looks at Master Rahim. So this is why I'm constantly perplexed with your behavior. I understand now. I can't blame you.
You know what? Sure. Yeah. I'm glad we've gotten a little closer to this.
Although there are some things that you all experience that are truly beautiful that I don't know if I ever will after this point.
Yeah, like that coin enema.
To be fair, though, looks at most of the party, I just experienced something human that none of you will... looks at Cecilia. None of you will ever...
I'm not gonna
have the pleasure of
experience it. I don't care about your robot man.